Hi, in this video we're going to learn the signs to shout to the Lord. Now this is a great song to learn sign language to. The words don't come awfully fast and it is repetitive. We have the verse and the chorus, and then you go back and sing the verse and the chorus again. If you've done some of the other videos that we've had for the creeds, a lot of these signs are going to be familiar, like Lord and Jesus and Savior. So hopefully that'll enable you to pick up these signs a little faster. So let's get started. The first line is my Jesus, my Savior. So you sign my with the open palm on your chest, my Jesus. The sign for Jesus is like the nail prints in the hands. My Jesus, my Savior, my Savior. This is the sign for save, rescue, save your. And this is the person marker. So that means the person who saves. Lord, there is none like you. You take your L hand and you do it shoulder to waist, like a Miss America sash. Lord, there is none. You take your O hand, none like you. Like, index finger, like you. And you open palm up to God. You don't point to God, that's rude. So let's try that from the top. My Jesus, my Savior, Lord, there is none like you. All of my days, I want to praise the wonders of your mighty love. Let's break that down. All, you take your hand and you swipe it around. All, and we're just going to abbreviate of my days to just days. So all of my days, I want to praise. Or you can just sign want, you can drop the personal pronoun. This is the letter I. I want, you're pulling it towards you, to praise, to speak, clap. Speak, clap is praise. So let's try that. All of my days, I want to praise. The wonders is open palms, amazement, astonishment. The wonders of your mighty, you're bringing your fists down together like you're pulling on a rope, mighty love. And love is crossing your hands over your arms over your chest. All of my days, let's try that together. All of my days, I want to praise the wonders of your mighty love. Let's try it from the very beginning. Put it together. My Jesus, my Savior, Lord, there is none like you. All of my days, I want to praise the wonders of your mighty love. Now, the second half of the first verse is my comfort, my shelter, tower of refuge and strength. So let's break that down. My, open palm to the chest, my comfort, you're soothing the back of each hand. My comfort, my shelter, and just outline a house. Shelter. Tower, you're taking your two fingers together. Tower, it's a compound sign. So you're showing how you're building it up, and then you take hands like this and show that it's going up. Tower of refuge. It's the same sign as save. We just initialize it, of refuge and strength. My comfort. Let's try to take it from there. My comfort, my shelter, tower of refuge and strength. Let every breath, all that I am, let is you take your L hand to your waist, let. Every is you're raking this thumb on the back of this thumb. Every Each is just doing it once. Every is twice. So let every breath is taking your open palms near your rib cage and showing the breathing, the in and out. Let every breath, all, we've had that before, that I am is you take the A hand and bring it out from your chin. Am. All that I am. Never cease to worship you. Never is an open palm and you're sort of doing the mark of Zorro. Never stop, cease. Worship is you're taking it. It's not open hand, it's balling your hands. Worship you. Let's take it from never cease to worship you. Never cease to worship you. Okay? And then it goes into the chorus. But let's take the whole verse and see if we can get through the whole verse. I'll take it slow. Let's take it from my Jesus, my Savior. My Jesus, my Savior. Lord, there is none like you. All of my days, I want to praise the wonders of your mighty love. My comfort, my shelter, tower of refuge and strength. I threw in the and strength. Let every breath, all that I am, never cease to worship you. Great. Let's move on to the chorus. So the first phrase is, shout to the Lord, all the earth let us sing, power and majesty praise to the King. Now, a lot of those signs we've had again in earlier videos, but let's break that down. Shout is a new song, and it is taking your C hand and as though you're rapidly expelling air, like when you're shouting. Shout to the Lord, all the earth. Earth is made with your middle finger and your thumb on the back of your hand, and then you just rock it back and forth. All the earth, let me double check the words here. It's hard to do it when we're going really slow. All the earth, let us sing. So we've had let before. Let us, it's the letter U, shoulder to shoulder. Let us sing is you're just going la, 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 back and forth on the side of your arm. Most music signs, like choir, music, singing, are made this way. Let us sing. Power. We could sign that power, but let's do something different. We're going to sign power, the letter P, power and majesty. It's the same sign as Messiah. Majesty, praise to the King. And we're just going to sign, make it simpler. We're just going to signify God instead of signing King. So let's try that much. Shout is the C hand. Shout to the Lord, all the earth, let us sing. Power and majesty, praise to the King. Okay? Now let's take that second phrase. Mountains bow down and the seas will roar at the sound of your name. Mountains are, if you've seen paintings of mountains that just slide up, almost like you're doing a hula dance. So that's mountains. You start with your hands this way, slide up, like you're pushing up the side of a mountain. Mountains bow down, kneeling. It's a sign for kneeling. Mountains bow down, and the seas, you take your S hands and like you're surfing over top of waves, and the seas will roar. You're going to sign shout again. Roar at the sound of your name. Let's try that much again. Mountains bow down. Mountains bow down, and the seas will roar at the sound of your name. The next third of the four is I sing for joy at the work of your hands. I, or you can just point to yourself, either way. I sing for joy. Open your, just sort of like stirring up your soul. I sing for joy at the, we'll sign for, at the work, work, not make, at the work. And that's made by having your fists together and you do them this way. Don't do this, do this. At the work of your hands. And again, we're going to simplify that by just saying the work, your work. So I sing for joy. I sing for joy at the work of your hands. Forever I'll love you, forever I'll stand. We know the signs for forever from earlier videos. You're circling. Forever, forever I'll love you. Forever I'll stand. We'll leave off the pronoun to make it simpler. Forever I'll love you. Forever I'll stand. Nothing compares to the promise I have in you. We remember the sign for nothing? Nothing compares is like you've got two things sort of sizing each other up. Nothing compares to the promise. Promise is spoken, kept, like you're sealing it in a jar. Promise. I have is just using your fingertips right along here. I have in you. You can sign in you if you want, but we'll keep it simple. We're just going to sign have in you. So let's try the chorus from the top. You ready? Shout to the Lord. Shout to the Lord, all the earth, let us sing. Power, majesty, praise to the King. Mountains bow down, and the seas will roar at the sound of your name. I sing for joy at the work of your hands. Forever I'll love you, forever I'll stand. Nothing compares to the promise I have in you. Oops, in you. So let's try signing it from the top. I won't take it quite up to speed and give you some practice a little slower, and then you can try signing it with an actual recording on YouTube to get some practice. You ready? All right, let's start with my Jesus. My Jesus, my Savior, Lord, there is none like you. All of my days, I want to praise the wonders of your mighty love. My comfort, my shelter, tower of refuge and strength. Let every breath, all that I am, never cease to worship you. Shout to the Lord, all the earth, let us sing. Power and majesty, praise to the King. Mountains bow down, and the seas will roar at the sound of your name. I sing for joy at the work of your hands. Forever I'll love you, forever I'll stand. Nothing compares to the promise I have in you. How'd you do? So try this through a few more times until you get some fluency and speed, and then go to YouTube and pull up a recording of Shout to the Lord, and I bet you will be able to sign right along with it. Hope you have fun with it.